For decades, the Austro-Hungarian Empire had been a powerful influence in the heart of Europe. Resting on a legacy, their house kept stability, order, and peace. But not everyone bowed to this power. In the summer of 1914, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of the Empire is visiting Sarajevo, unaware of the assassins awaiting him and what will come. Two shots are fired, and the Archduke is dead. The Empire cannot let this go unpunished, and the first declaration of war is made.
From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our walls unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our walls unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war.
And shockwaves spread from the Balkans across the globe. Alliances are put to the test, threats exchanged, and armies are put on high alert. In the east, the Russian Tsar is trying to calm the situation with his cousin, the Kaiser of Germany. But it is all in vain. The situation is out of control. War is unavoidable.
From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our walls unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. From a shot that would change the world, tensions rise and our walls unfurl. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war.
The Battle of the Frontiers starts in August as soldiers cross borders and bullets are fired in rage. War begins.
lies, I'm paralyzed, my brother's eyes are gone. And he shall be buried here, nameless marks his grave. Mother home, get a telegram and shed a tear of grief. Mud and blood in foreign land, trying to understand. Where is this greatness of it told? This is the life that we've been sold. Is this our worthy sacrifice? Great war, and I cannot take more. Great war, I keep on marching on. I pay the great score. There will be no encore. Great war, the one to end all wars. I'm standing here, I'm full of fear, with bodies at my feet. Over there in the other trench, bullets wear my name. Lead ahead, as the captain said, and show them no remorse. Who am I to understand? What have I become? I do my duties, pay the price. I do the worthy sacrifice. I know my deeds are not in vain. Great war, and I cannot take more. Great war, I keep on marching on. I play the great score. There will be no encore. Great war, the one to end all wars. Then feet by feet, be the place of the mile here. Though men are falling, we see heroes rise. We face the heat as we are fighting until the dawn. So follow me and we will write our own history. Save the day, he'll never stray, facing the foes that are coming his way. madness, in a time of sadness, an immortal soldier, edge of madness, at the edge of madness, in a time of sadness, an immortal soldier finds his home, thrown under fire, on the dash and wire, fought for the war, he's unbreakable, at the edge of madness, he will show no sadness, never broken, he'll be back for more, thrown under fire, on the dash and wire, no fear of death, he is fought for the war, he will always be coming for more. Who shall be remembered in the ancient house of war? On the medals of the stories, in the alley of the great celebrated hero who has wandered through the dark. She stands before you on that mantle shining bright, lost in time, returning to the light. Bow before this lady fights for life. So sister, raise your hand for the lady of the dark, soldier with no will to kill, with a philanthropic heart. Break the norm, she's the girl in uniform, fighting side by side with men, she will fight until the end. Like to be respected and to change her brother's fate, took a bullet, earned her freedom and a place among the stars, and she served the Iron Squadron, served the toughest of them all. No fear of dying, for the front line she was born. Sacrifice, she took her brother's place. War to war, a place where she belonged. So brother, raise your hand for the lady of the dark, soldier with no will to kill, with a philanthropic heart. Break the norm, she's the girl in uniform, fighting side by side with men, she will fight until the end. Don't fear the reaper, don't fear the war, she spared the life of brothers. She'll fight for honor, she'll fight for life, a lady goes to war. Raise your hand for the lady of the dark, raise your hand for the lady of the dark, soldier with no will to kill, with a philanthropic heart. Never break the norm, she's the girl in uniform, fighting side by side with men, she will fight until the end. We're keeping the kingdom free. As the Archduke falls and the battle horn calls, our lives would never be the same. We were looking down the barrel of our gun. Now the war has come and the battle's begun. We are desperate and on the run. To the war drum we'll be marching till it's done. Lead the way, we will follow into the fray. We will hold the line, we will not be led astray. For king and for country, we are flooding the river. Our standard answer will be the end of the race to the sea. The last piece of Belgium's free. We're keeping a sliver, are clogging the war machine. October of 1914. As our foe draws forth, we are moving on north. We'll never let him have it all. There's a price for freedom paid by Belgium's sons. They may take our towns, they may conquer our grounds. We'll defend the nation and the crown. We'll uphold our independence with our guns. All the way onto not be led astray. For king and for country, we are flooding the river. Our standard answer will be the end of the race to the sea. The last piece of Belgium's free, we're keeping a slipper, a cog in the war machine. October of 1914. See a king and a soldier fighting shoulder to shoulder. See a king and a soldier fighting shoulder to shoulder. He overruled his commanders. He made a less than defenders. We see a king and a soldier, they're fighting shoulder to shoulder to keep the last piece of Belgium free. All the way on to triumph or to judgment day, we will follow and we will not be led astray. For king and for country, we are flooding the river. Our standard answer will be the end of the race to the sea. The last piece of Belgium's free, we're keeping a slipper, a cog in the war machine. October of 1914. For king and for country, we are flooding the river. Our standard answer will be the end of the race to the sea. We're free. For king and for country, we are flooding the river. No more of our country lost. The land will be held at all cost. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. A forced flight from overseas, a war in foreign land, await the eager recruits. And in the midst among the men, a soldier with a different past return to his roots. Into battle, the gas has them been. Then this soldier invoked the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that rules the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking the confines. Yes, an outlaw man and rifle, a marksman and a scout revealed. Makes his way from trench to trench alone, moving undetected, and on the fields of Passchendaele, a guiding light for reinforcements finding their way. And in the battle of the storm, bring ammo over no man's land and fire away. In the battle, the gas had them bend. They gamma invoke the spirits of the wind. Under fire, a ghost that rules the battlefield. Move between the lines, a soldier breaking Silence. Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence, then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all, we are all, we are all, we are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns laid to rest on wood snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home. Madness, how I remember the sadness. We were hiding our tears in a foreign land where we faced our fears. We were soldiers, carried the war on our shoulders for our nations. Is that when we bury our friends? voices from the other side. Hear them calling. For my folks now friends are resting side by side. They will never leave our hearts or fade away. Live forever. They were far too young to die in such a way. How many wasted lives? How many dreams will fade away? Broken promises, they won't be coming home. Oh, mothers, wipe your tears. Your sons will rest a million years. Found their peace at last as both as your friend and forget. And they knew they would die. Gallipoli left their letters in the sand. Such waste of life, Gallipoli. Dreams of freedom turned to dust. Hell is waiting where the ocean meets the sand, cliffs of burden, where the soldiers rushed into a certain death. At the shoreline, blood of heroes stains the land. Light a candle, one for each of them who fought and died in vain. There is no enemy, there is no victory. Only boys who lost their lives in the sand. Young men were sacrificed, their names are carved in stone and kept alive. And forever we will honor the memory of them. And they knew they would die. Gallipoli left their letters in the sand. Such waste of life, Gallipoli. Dreams of freedom turned to dust. Russia. Young men with great ambitions rise. So who can tell me, who can say for sure which one will win the Nobel Prize? It was a golden age for science. The Kaiserreich would hold the key. And as the conflict came and tensions rose, the manifest of the 93. Haberbosch, the great alliance, where's the contradiction? Fed the world by ways of science, Dinner or a saint. Father of toxic gas and chemical warfare, his dark creation has been revealed from over no man's land, a poisonous nightmare, a deadly mist on the battlefield. Perversions of ideals of science, lost words of alienated wife. And in the trenches of the Western Front, unknowing soldiers pay the price. And on the battlefield they're dying, and on the fields the crops are grown. So who can tell us what is right or wrong? That's all morality alone. Haberbosch, the great alliance, where's the contradiction? Fed the world by ways of science, sinner or a saint. Father of toxic gas and chemical warfare, his dark creation has been revealed from over no man's land, a poisonous nightmare, a deadly mist on the battlefield. Father of toxic gas and chemical warfare, his dark creation has been revealed from over no man's land, a poisonous nightmare, a deadly mist on the battlefield. There's peace, he belongs to the world. During times when there's war, he belongs to his place of birth. What's coming next from your inventions? We wonder where does it end? Who can foresee? See what will be. Haberbosch, the great alliance, where's the contradiction? Fed the world by ways of science, Dinner or a saint. Father of toxic gas and chemical warfare, his dark creation has been revealed from over no man's land, a poisonous nightmare, a deadly mist on the battlefield. Father of toxic gas and chemical warfare, his dark creation has been revealed from over no man's land, a poisonous nightmare, a deadly mist on the battlefield. Wilhelm's forces on the hunt. There's a thunder in the east. It's an attack of the disease. They've been placing poison gas. 7,000 Georgian mass. Turn the tide of the attack and force the enemy to turn back. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Soviets, then and again, attack of her, dead, 100 men, facing the lead, once again, 100 men, charge again, die again. To combat and spar, Hindenburg against the Tsar, moving 12 battalions large into a Russian countercharge. They'll be fighting for their lives as their enemy revives. Russians won't surrender, no, striking fear into their foe. And that's when the dead men are marching again. Once again, then and again, attack of the dead, 100 men, facing the lead. Once again, 100 men, charge again, die again. Once again, then and again. acceptance. Side by side, raid the Ottoman rail. Lead the charge, steal a Medina, Damascus calls. Sabotage, demolish the bridges to dust. As the darkness falls and Arabia calls, on this blessed ways as the battle begins. May the land lay claim unto Lawrence name. Seven pillars of wisdom lights the flame. After the war has been won, deception or treason, who can tell? Who stood to gain? Who stood to lose? Who did the dying? Betrayal or trust from within, or compel? The pillars of wisdom can tell. Back home where a new life awaits, whispers are past, the sons of Arabia calling.
execution, turn to wasteland from the grass. Thou shalt go no further, it was said they shall not pass. The spirit of resistance and the madness of the war. So go ahead, face it and join the dead, though you die where you lie, never asking why.
violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise. Jaggers led the way, pioneers would join the fray. Initiative gained, advancement sustained. Lead through their race command, as they're advancing through the land, encircling their flanks and ravage the ranks. Expose the reinforcements, destroying the lines. New doctrine in combat aligns. Infantry attacks, exposing the cracks. New combat ideals on the Kaiserschlagsfields. Strike at 0 hour with overwhelming firepower. They're fueled by the fear in their enemy's eyes. It's a shock troop infiltration, a fast violent escalation. Out of the trenches, the stormtroopers rise. Nothing there in between. The flying circus and the man from Prussia. The sky in a plane, this man commands his domain. The western frontier all the way to Russia. Death from above, you're under fire. Still red as blood, is roaming higher. Born a soldier from the horseback to the skies. That's where the legend will arise. And he's flying higher, the king of the sky. He's flying too fast and he's flying too high. Higher, an eye for an eye. The legend will never die. First to the scene is a
coming home. I won't be going anywhere. I will guard this post forever. Here on the Alpine slope, where I did my final stand, I shall remain among the ice and snow that binds me to this mountain. A force of nature too strong, sent from above, where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high, when I die, I'll be immortal. Forever, I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven. I saw the end of war. I watched the soldiers come and go, and I kept my watch forever. So many brave men fell in the battles that were raging down below. I have seen it all, but none will hear my story. All of these years I have been frozen in time. I cried for spring to come, but here winter remain. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. I'm sky high when back. Every time they try, they will die. They're lying on the fence still intact. For white, green and red, for the nation they're fighting for. The British are done, 3 times their defense of Doiran has been won. Their attack is coming, fight them back. Bulgarians holding the line, facing wave after wave, will never surrender. Again, 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 again. They attack Bulgaria, held them back. Release their counter barrage. Let it rain, artillery out in the trenches. No surrender, fight them till the end. Firing rains the scene, scars the fields that once were green. It's a stalemate at the front line, where the soldiers rest in mud. Roads and houses, all is gone. There's no glory to be won. Know that many men will suffer, know that many men will die. 500,000 lives at stake as the fields of Passchendaele. And as the night falls, the general calls and the battle carries on and on. What is the purpose of it all? What's the price of a mile? Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair. Knee deep in mud, stuck in a trench with no way out. Thousands of machine guns kept on firing through the night. Mortars placed and wrecked the scene. Guns the fields that once were green. Still a deadlock at the front line, where the soldiers die in mud. Roads and houses since long gone. Still no glory has been won. Know that many men have suffered. Know that many men has died. 6 months of ground has been won. 500,000 men are gone. And as the men crawl, the general call, and the killing carried on and on. What was the purpose Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army in despair, knee deep in mud, stuck in a trench with no way out. Thousands of feet march to the beat. It's an army on the march. Long way from home, paying the price in young men's lives. Thousands of feet march to the beat. lies calm await in the storm. Displace the water in its path. Reveal the cannons, align the guns, unleash the wrath. False under crimson skies, immortalized over time. The legend will rise, and their foes can't believe their eyes, believe their sights as they fall. And the dreadnoughts dread nothing at all. A hull of steel and all big guns to serve the fleet. Unrivaled firepower riding the waves to war. A devastating blow and send their foes down below. Fearless armada now bombarding the shore. Light up the night when cannons roar. In fear of nothing, they lead the Navy into war. False under crimson skies, immortalized over time. Their legend will rise, and their foes can't believe their eyes, believe their sights as they fall. And the dreadnoughts dread nothing at all. The North Sea has drawn the near. The fleets of the high seas approach. A contest of tides has commenced. These days will dictate their fate. The Grand Fleet prepares their guns. Unleashed as the dreadnoughts clash headlong. False under crimson skies, immortalized over time. Their legend will rise, and their foes can't believe their eyes, believe their sights as they fall. And the dreadnoughts
strong and the legend still lives on.
1918, the Great War rages on. Our battalion is lost in the Argonne. Under fire, there's nothing they can do. There's no way they can get a message through. Suffer heavy losses as the battle carries on. Liberty division standing strong.
Up from their land as they made their stand,
A disregarded demand.
it's surrender or die and the stakes are high.
They live and they die, there's no time for goodbye.
Weapon in hand as they made their stand,
Still disregarding demand.
they would never comply, they would rather die.
Look through the blockade, they were finally saved. Friendly fire, munitions running low. The supplies they were dropped upon their foe. 1918, the war still rages on. The battalions still trapped in the Argonne. Chose not to surrender. They chose victory or defeat. Fallen brothers resting by their feet.
Up from their land as they made their stand,
A disregarded demand.
it's surrender or die and the stakes are high.
They live and they die, there's no time for goodbye.
Weapon in hand as they made their stand,
Still disregarding demand.
they would never comply, they would rather die.
Look through the blockade, they were finally saved.
Up from their land as they made their stand, a disregarded demand. It's surrender or die and the stakes are high. If or die you can tell there's no goodbye. With a weapon in hand as they made their stand, still disregarding demand. They would never comply, they would rather die. They stood strong and the legend still lives on.
Suffered heavy losses through the Great War, they stood strong. But the memory of the fallen still lives on.
Up from their land as they made their stand,
A disregarded demand.
it's surrender or die and the stakes are high.
They live and they die, there's no time for goodbye.
Weapon in hand as they made their stand,
Still disregarding demand.
they would never comply, they would rather die.
Look through the blockade, they were finally saved. In the draft of 1917, a man from Tennessee. Overseas to the trenches he went, from the land of the free. Into war he brought two things along, a rifle and his faith. Joined the ranks as a private assigned to 338th. There, on the day, held in York, entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Enter the war from over the sea. to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, and from above what they now say. What Sergeant York achieved that day echoes from France to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, and from above what they now say.
The war had been raging and ravaging for 4 years, leaving millions of casualties from all sides. In the trenches of the front lines, people have asked the question, what is the price of peace? How many more must die? Exactly 5 years after the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, Germany is forced to sign an unconditional surrender. For the signing of this historical document, the French city of Versailles is chosen.
Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and a peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war. Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and a peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war.
A fragile but hopeful peace falls upon the European continent. America returns to their shores, Russia tend to their own matters, and the British Empire disbands their colonial forces. Parades are being held in victorious countries. The war that would end all wars is over. But not everyone agrees. In the underground, something is growing in the dark. Because for some, the war never ended. War will never entirely die. It will evolve. It will change. And war will return. Sooner than we think.
Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and a peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war. Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and a peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war. From a shock that would change the world. Tensions rise and our wars unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. From a shock that would change the world. Tensions rise and our wars unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. Will this war really end all wars? Can a war really end all wars? Will this war bring another war? It's the war that will end all wars. Will this war really end all wars? Can a war really end all wars? Will this war bring another war? It's the war that will end all wars. Will this war really end all wars?
vor Lebensraum. Stop the Holocaust, the right will rise. Propaganda, the right will rise. To last 1,000 years. Burning books to spread anti-Semite propaganda. Who will stop the madman's reign? Night of broken glass, send the Jews to Dachau death camp. On a path to certain death. The Anschluss completed. On the brink of war. Act brutal with no pity. Be harsh, show no remorse. Stop the war machine. The right will rise. Propaganda, the right will rise. To last 1,000 years. I see the eagle rising. The rise of evil. In the lost days of peace, Europe holding its breath. An invasion is coming, but when will it start? Who will be first to fall? Who will be last to stand? Who will stop all this madness that has consequences no man understand? No man, no land. Stop the Holocaust, the right will rise. Propaganda, the right will rise. To last 1,000 years. a heat rising. The rise of despair. One man seeking reasons everywhere. Growing hate and anger, the furious orders were precise. Who was to be blamed and pay the price? Propaganda, turning neighbors into foes. Soldiers of the Third Reich searching homes. And then the former friends are watching as they are round up one by one. Times of persecutions just begun. Ever since it started on Kristallnacht 38, when liberty died and truth was denied. Sent away on trains, sent on a one-way trip to hell. Enter the gates, Auschwitz awaits. When freedom burns, the final solution. Dreams fade away, and all hope turns to dust. When millions learn, the curtain has fallen, lost to the world as they perish in flames. There was a nation in despair. One man finding reasons everywhere. Then there was rising hate and anger. The furious orders still apply. Who was to be blamed and sent to die? Ever since it started on Kristallnacht 38, when liberty died and truth was denied. Away on trains, sent on a one-way trip to hell. Enter the gates, Auschwitz awaits. When freedom burns, the final solution. Dreams fade away, and all hope turns to dust. When millions burn, the curtain has fallen, lost to the world as they perish in flames. When freedom burns, the final solution. Dreams fade away, and all hope turns to dust. When millions burn, the curtain has fallen, lost to the world as they perish in flames. Baptized in fire, poured into November it starts, the rage of the Reich. A barrage of mortars and guns stand fast, the bunkers will hold. The captain has pledged his life, I'll face my fate here. The sound of artillery strike, so fierce the thunder of guns. So come bring on all that you've got. As your army approaches from the east, a hunter is switching his prey. All alone, a man with his gun wanders into the wild. Tracks you down, you cannot hide. Once he is onto your trail. Into the night, a flash in the darkness. White death is heading your way. The fear of his foes, a hero at home. Hundreds will fall by his gun. You're in the sniper's sight. The first hit tonight, time to die. You're in the bullet's way. The white death's prey. Say goodbye. After the dawn, when morning is broken, snow was white turned to red. Hundred snow tells what happened last night. A tale of a sniper is born. Snowy mouth, hiding his breath. He is steady at hand. Eye to eye, target in sight. The moment to fire has come. Hundreds of kills, a man and his rifle embody the Sisu offense. Stay on the side and cover your head. When he pulls the trigger, you're dead. You're in the sniper's sight. The first kill tonight, time to die. You're in the bullet's way. The white death's prey. Say goodbye. an ivory black. Boom, sibling sent to the death. His wife paid the ultimate price. Still, as the war rages on, you are our guide. Half the pain, all away from the pain, but we still remember your name. Carry a no shame for the day that you died. So be our guide, Czechoslovakia's night. War is coming swiftly, the border's closing in. We're a company of soldiers, near 40 rifles strong. All alone, stand alone. Our dinner ground is burning, and rumble is at hand. As the blitzkrieg's pushing harder, the war is all around. All around, hold your ground. 18 days of battles, no one's on our side. Few will fight for all until the bullets are gone. We will resist and fight hard, 'cause we are all inside. We take up hearts and fight hard, resist and do what's right. No matter our fighting, the numbers will still count. We're outgunned and few in numbers. We're doomed to flag or fail. We fought hard, held our guard. But when captured by the Axis and forced to tell the truth, we will tell it with a smile. We will surprise them with a laugh. We are on. We were on. To hold the border, and that is what we did. Onward, word and orders in despite of our foe. We will resist and fight hard, 'cause we are all inside. We take up hearts and fight begun. Shaking the ground with the force of 1,000 guns. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way. Leading the way. Charging the lines with the force of a furious storm. Passes the lightning phantom swarm. 200 miles at nightfall, taken within a day, thus earning the name, earning the fame. They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Always ahead as the blitzkrieg rages on. Wrecking morale with the sound of blazing guns. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way. Leading the way. Leaving a trail of destruction through a foreign land. Massive assault, live to serve the Nazi plan. Communications broken, phantoms are far away, thus earning the name, earning the fame. They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Pushing the front line forth with a tremendous force. Switching the way for Panzer Corps. First in the line of fire, first into hostile land, tanks leading the way, claiming the fame. They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Living or dead, always ahead, fed by your dread. In the skies above the isle, aces and exile prevail. violate. Resettle from Karelia's plains. Go to a man in exile as the Great War came. Unleash the shadow on his world. Whoa, no. Whoa, no. Who knows his name? Inmate in hell or a hero in prison. Soldier in Auschwitz, who knows his name? Locked in a cell, waging war from the prison. Hiding in Auschwitz, who hides behind for it by night? Outside of Nethergate, decided to break free. The end of April 43. Join the uprising fight on the streets while hiding his rank. Takes commando while serving his country in need. Whoa, no. Whoa, no. Who knows his name? Inmate in hell or a hero in prison. Soldier in Auschwitz, who knows his name? Locked in a cell, waging war from the prison. Hiding in Auschwitz, who hides behind for it by night? Sent to a prison where the heroes are judged as traitors, accused of treason by his own, sentenced by countrymen under pressure of foreign influence. Men he once fought to free. Inmate in hell or a hero in prison. Soldier in Auschwitz, we know his name. Locked in a cell, waging war from the prison. Hiding in Auschwitz, he hides behind for it by night. That dawn in Boyer Riots, morning of October 28th. No day proven by deed, descendants of Sparta, Athens to Crete. Look now, ready to fight, enemies charge from the hills. True arms facing defeat, there's no surrender, there's no retreat. Time after time, force the enemies back to the line. Quantum walls, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Quantum walls, freedom, freedom one day. Let our king lead us. back over the hills. At arms, just like before. Soldiers, civilians, and us at war. By their own hand, force their enemy out of their land. Call to arms, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Call to arms, bleeding freedom or death. Let the king Leonidas, just like their ancestors ages ago, fought in the face of defeat. Those 300 men left a prize to uphold, freedom or death in their flag. Now again, blood of heroes saving the land. Call to arms, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Call to arms, reading freedom or death. Let the king Leonidas. Call to arms, banners fly in the wind, for the glory of Hellas. Call to arms, reading freedom or death. Let the king Leonidas. From the mist, a ship is taking form, and the silence of the seas about to drift into a storm. Sign of power, show of force, raise the anchor, battleship, darting its course. Ride up a nation of beast made of steel, Bismarck in motion, king of the ocean, he was made to rule the waves across the seven seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. 2,000 men and 50,000 tons of steel set the course for the Atlantic with the Allies on the hill. Firepower, firefight. Battle stations keep the target steady in sight. Into formation, the hunt has begun. Death and damnation, the fleet is coming. He was made to rule the waves across the seven seas. To lead the war machine, to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. The terror of the seas, the Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine. At the bottom of the ocean, the depths of the abyss, they are bound by iron and blood. The flagship of the Navy, the terror of the seas, his guns have gone silent at last. Russia 1941. They don't get long. We stand our ground, a million strong. We are ready for the strike. Face the army of the Reich, a million strong. This is our land, they don't belong. Here march our Zhukovs and Stalin's orders. Defend the motherland, Moscow shall not fall. Standing for command, the blood for the whole land. Hear the mother's call, raise for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. Face the volleys of their guns, Russia's daughters and her sons. All the brave who stand against the typhoon wave. From the mountains and the plains, coming thousands on the trains. Day and night, rolling in to join the fight. From Kazakhstan to Magadan, call of the motherland, Russia shall prevail. Standing for command, the blood for the whole land. Hear the mother's call, wait for the storm. Moscow will never give in, there is no surrender. Force them into retreat and into defeat. Undetected, still perfected. Force on losing ground, retreat into the south.
shore, in the World War Glees, standing and leading the beauty west. Took a short way in, the long route back, convoy 92. And Ingham leading tankers to the west, and upon the North Atlantic lie the silence of the sea. And on the quietest night, in the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine appear. Above the surface it seems white and calm. Deep down below the wolfpack lurks. In the World War Glees, standing and leading the beauty west. In the road track, in the wolfpack Glees, and the convoy into the hornet's nest. Second day, Fury stands in flames. Half the convoy sunk or disabled, heading back to shore. But below the North Atlantic, on the bottom of the sea, on the second night, in the darkest hour, the Kriegsmarine returns. The wolfpack surface for the second time, to make the convoy face its fate. No, no, no! To the road shore, in the World War Glees, standing and leading the beauty west. In the road track, in the wolfpack Glees, led the convoy into the hornet's nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, and Fury did the test. To the road shore, in the World War Glees, standing and leading them into death. Contact the leader, U9 force, course a kill in the dark. 124 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure on launch. U569 makes a contact the leader, U9 force, course a kill in the dark. U124 sinking 4 into approaches. 406 suffers failure on launch again. In the wrong track, in the wolfpack Glees, led the convoy into the hornet's nest. To the road shore, in the World War Glees, and the Ingham leading the beauty west. In the road track, in the wolfpack Glees, led the convoy into the hornet's nest. Under fire, underwater, May 42, and Fury did pay the test. To the road shore, in the World War Glees, and the Ingham leading them into death. To the road what's waiting down below. The wolfpack hurts are waiting you. You follow to lead. It's time for you to return. Today this time the fire. Oh no! The wolfpack's waiting for me. You call, you say, below the surface waits for you. It's under crimson skies, hell's horizon, our trap
no warning. We set a trap, they took the bait, leading them straight into hell. They will not live to tell the tale. We'll strike at dusk and fight till dawn. Tonight our foe is bound to fail. Our time is now, already at odds. Upon our chosen ground, dead men marching, no sign of hope. Victory will be ours before the dawn breaks. Tonight we charge. They'll never know we give no warning. We set a trap, they took the bait, leading them straight into hell. They will not live to tell the tale. We'll strike at dusk and fight till dawn. Tonight our foe is bound to fail. Our time is now, already at odds. Chaos and disorder, sound of the attack, charging down the mountain, frontal assault. Guns light up the darkness, mortars rip the ground, like a force of nature, shaking the field. They never knew we gave no warning. We set a trap, they took the bait. Cut off, retreat, release, unleash the beast within. Berserker rage is released. Unleash a storm, a force, unbreakable war machine. Victims of the ambush, stains the ground with blood, fields of execution, murderous plan. Soldiers turn to madmen in the dead of night, fighting with a fury, fiery eyes. They never knew we gave no warning. We set a trap, they took the bait. Cut up, retreat, release, unleash the beast within. Berserker rage is released. Unleash a storm, a force, unreal. nations, his blood's running cold. Just like his victories, his story unfolds. Right, our white light. If there be any glory in war, let it rest on them like hell. Cross the scroll of Nazion, where no soldiers sleep and where hell 6 feet deep. The deathless wait, there's no debate. So charge and attack, going to hell and back. A man of the 15th, a man of can-do. Friends fall around him, and yet he came through. Let them fall face down if they must die, making it easier to say goodbye. Right, our white light. If there be any glory in war, let it rest on them like hell. Who went to hell and came back. Cross the scroll of Nazion, where no soldiers sleep and where hell 6 feet deep. The deathless wait, there's no debate. So charge and attack, going to hell and back. Go gather round me and listen while I speak. Our war, where hell is 6 feet deep. And all along the shore, where cannons still roar. They're haunting my dreams, they're still there when I sleep. Peace or crosses go from Nazion, where no soldiers sleep and where hell 6 feet deep. The deathless wait, there's no debate. He charged and attacked, he went to hell and back. Locked onto a world of ice, a plateau of frozen lakes, a Nazi place of doom in the sight. Training camps of Scottish heights to commando saboteurs. The mission of their lives lies ahead. Called into serve, and they knew what to do. They were the heroes of the cold warrior soul. They signed a book of history. They played a leading role to win the second war. A lifetime was running short. They would race against the bomb as hours turned to days. Time passed slow. After nature test their strength, they would fight through night and day to live amongst the wild, stay alive. Called in to serve, and they knew what to do. They were the heroes of the cold warrior soul. They signed a book of history. They played a leading role to win the second war. Heroes of the Telemark carry Viking blood in veins. Warriors of the northern land, they live forevermore. Heroes of the Telemark carry Viking blood in veins. Warriors of the northern land, they live forevermore. They were the heroes of the cold thousands, as far the eye can see. Ready for the onslaught, ready for the fight, waiting for the access to march into the trap. Minds are placed in darkness, in the cover of the night, waiting to be triggered when the time is right. Imminent invasion, imminent attack. Once the battle started, there's no turning back. The end of the Third Reich draws near. Its time has come to an end. The end of an era is here. It's time to attack. Into the motherland, the German army marched. Comrades side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Panzers of Russian soil thunder in the east. 1 million men at war, the Soviet wrath unleashed. Fields of Prokhorovka, where the heat of battle burned, suffered heavy losses when the tide of war was turned. Driving back the Germans, fighting on for fronts, hunt them out of Russia, out of Soviet land. Reinforce the front line, force the Axis to retreat, sending all the reserves, securing their defeat. Soldiers of the Union broke the citadel, ruins of an army, Axis rest in hell. The end of the Third Reich draws near. Its time has come to an end. The end of an era is here. It's time to attack. Into the motherland, the German army marched. Comrades side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Panzers of Russian soil thunder in the east. 1 million men at war, the Soviet wrath unleashed. Onward, comrades, armies of the Soviet Union, charge! Oh, Mother Russia, Union of lands, will of the people, strong in command. Oh, Mother Russia, Union of lands, once more victorious, the Red Army The end of the Third Reich draws near. Its time has come to an end. The end of an era is here. It's time to attack. Into the motherland, the German army marched. Comrades side by side to stop the Nazi charge. Panzers of Russian soil thunder in the east. 1 million men at war, the Soviet wrath unleashed. Warnings of an airstrike, the sirens scream out loud. Warnings on the radio of what's coming, appearing on the radar. A threat from overseas, flames on the horizon, cast shadows on the ground. banners that bring. See wounded men scared to the bone. Look to the right and then look again. I see the enemy in the eye. No bullets fly, spared by his mercy. Escorted out of harm's way. Flying, fighting fair is the code of the air. Round us, heroes, foes. Killing machine, honor in the sky. Flying home, killing machine. Said goodbye to the cross, citizen. He risked his life 2 times a day to save an unknown enemy. Let's go to safety out of the kill zone. A short salute and that powder. Flying, fighting fair is the code of the air. Round us, heroes, foes. Killing machine, honor in the sky. Flying home, killing machine. Send goodbye to the cross, citizen. Flying, fighting fair is the code of the air. Round us, heroes, foes. Killing machine, honor in the sky. Flying home, killing machine. Send goodbye to the cross, citizen.
Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look upon them as your own beloved sons, and they will stand by you even unto death.
As a turn of the tide, it is our turn to rise. The force of a union at war. March over mountains on our way to the north. On the road that will lead us to Rome. Our way will not be easy. It will take us through hardship and pain. Hill after hill, breaking the lines of defense. Head on up. gates of hell as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines. Viva Victoria! On the beach, aiming for heaven, no serving in hell. Victorious ours, our forces will fall. Through the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven, to the Nazi lines. Viva Victoria, on the 6th of June, on the shores of Western Europe, 1944. D-Day upon us. Kind of war, crossfire right through the sand. Orders were easy, it's kill or be killed. Blood on both sides will be spilled. In the dawn they will pay their lives as the price. Yes, stories written
the blood of your heroes. You were the ones who refused to surrender. The free, for the died and to flee, for the your memory, for the sun for a sin. Should we remember no surrender, heroes of a century? Warsaw, rise!
Do you remember when the Nazis was the rule on Poland? 1939, and the Allies turned away. From the underground rose a hope of freedom as a whisper. Sits in despair, but they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight. They were dying side by side, and the blood they shed upon the streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came. Calling Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call. History calling to you. Warszawować! Spirit, soul, and heart in accordance with the old traditions. 1944, still the Allies turned away. Fighting street to street in a time of hope and desperation. Did it on their own, and they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight. They were dying side by side, and the blood they shed upon the streets was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. 1944, help that never came. Calling Warsaw, city at war. Voices from underground, whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call. History calling to you. Warszawować!
Dominatus. Berlin is burning. Denique. Interimo. The Reich has fallen. We stand at the gates of Berlin with 2.5 million men, with 6,000 tanks in our ranks, useless battering rams. Artillery leading our way, 1,000,000 grenades has been launched. The Nazis must pay for their crimes, the wings of their eagles been broken. Marshals to call soldiers, certainly Berlin on the plains. Disregard the losses the city's asked to take. Altero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. The price of our war must be paid. Millions of lives has been lost. The price must be paid by the men that started the war in the 30s. The spring of the year 45, the year when the Nazis will fall. We're inside the gates of Berlin, the beak of the eagle's been broken. Comrade Stalin soldiers, Cerny is head on the plains. Disregard the losses the eagle's lands asked to take. Altero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. March, fight, die in Berlin. March, fight, conquer Berlin. Altero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. Altero Dominatus, Berlin is burning. Denique Interimo, the Reich has fallen. Altero, see the Reich in vain, try to save Berlin in vain. It's a road to death and pain. On the other shore, there's the end of the war. Who could ever have believed? Seems like nothing's been achieved. Just to walk a day, go all the way. The fronts are closing in as the end is drawing near. The 12th army interfere. Open up a route, get people out. It's forced to spread out then. It's the end of the war. Reach for Elba's shore. It's the end, the war has been lost. Keeping them safe till the river's been crossed. Nicht ein Schlag, ein Rettungsaktion. Holding the ground till the final platoon. Hurry up, we're waiting for you. Men of the 9th and civilians too. Dispossessed, surrendering to the West. Who'll survive and who will die? Up to Kriegsglück to decide. Those who made it cross without a loss
have reason to reflect. It is not about Berlin, it is not about the Reich. It's about the men who fought for them. What peace can they expect? It's the end of the war. Reach for endless joy. It's the end, the war has been lost, keeping them safe till the river's been crossed. Nicht ein Schlacht, ein Rettungsaktion, holding their ground till the final platoon. Hurry up, we're waiting for you. Men of the 9th and civilians too. Dispossessed, surrendering to the West. See the city burn on the other side, going down in flames as two worlds collide. Who can now look back with a sense of pride? On the other shore, there's the end of the war. See the city burn on the other side, going down in flames as two worlds collide. Who can now look back with a sense of pride? On the other shore, there's the end of the war. It's the end, the war has been lost, keeping them safe till the river's been crossed. Nicht ein Schlacht, ein Rettungsaktion, holding their ground till the final platoon. Hurry up, we're waiting for you. Men of the 9th and civilians too. Dispossessed, surrendering to the winter city burn on the other side. Going down in flames as two worlds collide. Who can now look back with a sense of pride? On the other shore, there's the end of the war. See the city burn on the other side, going down in flames as two worlds collide. Who can now look back with a sense of pride? On the other shore, there's the end of the war. See the rage in vain, try to save Berlin in vain. It's a road to death and pain. On the other shore, there's the end of the war. See the rage in vain, try to save Berlin in vain. It's a road to death and pain. On the other shore. Fifth of May, he's just around the corner. 1945, the furious reigns at its end. Jenny at the gates, as the F's open fire. There's no time to waste, the final battle's begun. After the downfall, a castle besieged, facing the Nazis, awaiting relief. Daniel and Lee and their men set the prisoners free. And it's the end of the line of the final journey. Enemies leaving the past. And it's American troops and the German army joining together at last. One last fight, it's the death throes of the Third Reich. Justice shall be done, the final battle remains. Rebels running low,